everyone, this is Laura and welcome to Intuitive Dreams. This is the weekly forecast. We will get messages from the Archangels. We'll be working with Uriel and Micheal. They will be giving us, we'll get like an affirmation, we'll get themes for the week, things to pay attention to, and then the energy for the beginning, middle, and end. And I always like to anchor the positive energy in, and we're just going to be calling them in with the guardian angels, okay? And it's up to you. You could close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, whatever you would like to do. We're just bringing in positive energy for the week. We're just calling in the guardian angels now. They're placing us in a violet flame light of protection and safety, sweeping away all fear and worry for the upcoming week. They said they're putting positive energy into anything that you are going to be doing, any places you may be going to, any things that people you may be encountering. Okay, so they're blessing everyone and everything. And now we're asking Archangel Uriel to come in. And Uriel is saying, I help people find what's missing in their life also. And to know not just why they're here on earth, but the inner workings of who they are as a person. Work with me all this week and let's uncover that knowledge together. You can ask me to come into your dreams and we can help each other to grow. It's like he said, developing a relationship with him is as simple as just talking to him with your guardian angels and whoever else you like to connect with, you know, the source of all life, God, and whoever else you work with. And then let's see what Micheal has to say. And I see Micheal coming in. He has a sword of light and he says, I'm cutting away all the drama. Like sometimes we have drama from other people or things we can't let go of. We want to keep the fight going. We want to prove we're right. And here comes Micheal with the sword. It's time to let it go. It's just whatever is happening for you is a side effect of the ego. And it's time to just be in peace, okay? No one needs to prove if they're right or wrong anymore. Let it go, okay? It will work itself out. Okay, so if you got that message and that hits for you, take it on board, okay? I always like to remind people not everything's going to hit exactly for you. It may be for certain people that are watching, okay? Take what does fit. I always tell people write things down, keep track of it. What I also tell people to do is at the end of the week, listen to this again and see, because sometimes you'll find out, oh, okay, that did happen, or yeah, I saw this happen, but it happened to somebody else. I witnessed it. You know, so things kind of play out differently. Our main affirmation that we got is, I am grounded in my hope for the future. That's our affirmation, and this card deck is by Lisa Garside from Ohana Yoga. This is her card deck. I will put it in the description below if you're interested in getting it. And she's also making, I think, a notebook to go with it so that you can pull a card and journal every day if you want to get connected inside. What I'm getting from this is that Uriel and Micheal are saying that there's still this energy of people uncertain about where things, you know, for some people their situation can be drastic and they're wondering about where their next meal is going to come from or how they're going to make their paycheck last, you know. And for other people it may be something where they're working more on their inner self. They're getting in touch with who they are as a person. Everyone is going through different things. We're all worried about the future to some degree. So Uriel is giving us a blessing right now, and he's saying, close your eyes and focus on the ultimate future that you would like to have. And he's saying that you could pause this video, really, you know, think about it, smell it, see it, touch it, feel it. And then when you're ready, start the video up again, and then you visualize or think about you're sending it to Uriel. And Uriel You know, he could just be a ball of light. You're just sending what you're thinking about to Uriel. And what we're doing right now is an angel technique, okay? They're wanting to do it as we're doing this recording. I never know how these things are going to turn out. So then you can watch this and just do this part of the video if you want for every day, you know, for a month or so and see what happens. But Uriel is saying he's taking what you're thinking about to heaven for transmutation and healing, help you to get things going in the right direction. But he also is saying people have to get out of their own way. Like they want things to change, but they're not doing enough of taking enough of the action to see it change. Now let's go to our theme for this week. I'm going to be using the card deck, the Soul Truth. And this is one of my favorites. And I wanted to talk about, I forgot to do this in the last video, Stacy Lyons. She's another person that, she's a gifted healer. And she makes these wonderful sprays that she has sent to me. This one is called Peace. She has one that is holy water. And I read about the process. I'm not an expert in it, but it's like it comes from these special places. And what happens is, as you use it and it goes down, before it runs out, you could add regular water to it, and then it becomes holy water again. You don't want, the key is you don't want to use all the water up, okay? And then we have Radiance also, and Shift. Now, I'll tell you this one, I really started using, and when I was spraying these, I kind of, you spray them up like this, and then you do like a circle around, and I know she's probably going to be saying, hey Laura, you're not doing it the right way, but I'm on video here. She sends you like instructions on how to use it, but it's really good. I noticed that things in my life started to turn around or change. I started to become, she blesses it, she puts in special herbs and everything, she lists what's in there. So ever since I started using these, I've been using them to clean my office space and things like that. The name is Elzian Design, Life Design. And I'm gonna put that up close so you guys can see the website. I'm gonna put this in the description of below also. So if any of my friends, you have products, you want me to put it up, I love to share everybody's projects. Let's lift each other up, okay? Instead of all this competitive stuff in the spiritual world that's happening right now, we can all, there's enough for everybody. People go to, you know, like what I notice with readers, this is my 2 cents. What I noticed, there's people that go to me and maybe 5 other people and get readings, okay? And with card decks, people love card decks. They go and they don't just buy one from just a special lady. They buy them from everybody. So we can all lift each other up. We can help each other to have success, okay? Alrighty, and then, now that was my 2 cents. Let's get back to what we're doing here. I just wanted to mention that for Stacy. She's an amazing lady. Love you, Stacy. Alrighty. Now, these are from the Soul Truth cards. This is what you need to think about going forward, okay? I'm going to read this. It says, you may want to write this down and then maybe do a journal entry on it or think about it. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Okay, this is for you. This is from Archangel Uriel. He picked this card. He said people need to work on this for the week. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Okay, and now I'm going to read you what's on the back of the card as well. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Sometimes this card can be about friendships, people spending too much time together. It could be in, like love relationships where someone's not setting boundaries on what they want or don't want, or they need to talk about behaviors, things like that. And this is the soul action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. Today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. Okay, so that's from Uriel. And then Micheal picked this one. This is our other theme card for the week. What am I most afraid of losing? What am I most afraid of losing? And when this comes out, sometimes this is stuff that's not rational. Like, it's not realistic. It's fears that are not fully, like something that's fully realized, or, what I'm getting is sometimes, a lot of times it could be something irrational, but other times it can be real, like the threat of, not having your home, or the threat of, certain things happening, or someone is sick, or things like that. But what I get is for you to just think about, what am I most afraid of losing? Okay, so now I'm going to read you this to think about. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? So this could be about you, wanting to get out of a situation you've been stuck in for a while, but that you feel safe there even though you're not happy. What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action: name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra: I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Wow. Okay, those are some deep stuff to start our week, guys. Now I'm going to the crystal spirits. So this is for my crystal people, if you like crystals. But either way, you could go and work with these crystals if you want, or you can just take in the message, okay? Now, the first one that we got, this one is from Uriel. And it is malachite. And I'm going to give you a little bit of the meaning of the card for this. Clarity of thought and emotions. The right use of intellect. Integrating thoughts and intuition. Overthinking can make you feel like you are starting to lose it, but malachite spirit has appeared to let you know that there is a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. What I get is this one can help you to know the truth of situations and figure things out in your life more clearly. And then the other one we have is moldavite. And This one, I used to work at the Theosophical Society and their bookstore doing readings and things like that, and I always thought about buying this crystal, but I never did. Supposedly moldavite is like part of a meteor that fell from Earth. For moldavite, it says transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation and opening to new experiences, revitalization. I don't know if I'm saying the word right, and renewal. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of this, guys. New doors open and you can cross the threshold. It can be exhilarating to know that you are stepping out of the old and into the new self, ready for the unexpected gifts to come with the initiation. Moldavite Spirit's message is to know that as you walk through an open door, you are being reborn in a sense, for you will be different once you have made a conscious choice to say goodbye to what was. Wow, so all this stuff is really digging in. We got our greens here, digging in, going inside, seeing how you feel, getting truth and clarity about yourself, getting out of fear, facing things, setting boundaries. Wow. Okay. Alrighty, so now we're going to the beginning, middle, and end of the week. And we have the beginning of the week, I usually think of as Monday, Tuesday. We have Two of Water, partnership, contentment, and reconciliation. So this has some good energy for it, while we have all these other things that we are working on within ourselves. Where I do feel like there's good energy in regards to relationships. It may just be that you're setting more of a standard for yourself. I do feel there may be more time of bonding, or, you know, meeting up with people, going out more, socializing. It may be healing through forgiveness. Okay. Now for the middle of the week, we have the Ace of Air, inspiration, communication, and adjustments. Now what I feel is, for this one, it may be you're being guided by your intuition on the choices that you need to make. Okay. What I get for this also is that there may be things that maybe there was something that you thought it was how it was supposed to be, and then you just ran with it, and then you realize, oh, I need to shift and go in a new direction. You know, it feels like I feel a little bit of the energy of disappointment, but it seems like nothing is lasting. That it may just be something that feelings you have to work through, and then you'll come out on the other side. And what I'm getting again is about trusting your intuition and following through. Now we have another one, Two of Air also, indecision, avoidance, and confusion. Now what I'm getting, so we do have more of a relationship thing again. So beginning of the week, we have the relationship energy, people talking, and all the different things that came up from Uriel and Micheal, thinking about where your life is heading, who you are, getting clarity about relationships, making adjustments, seeing the truth, using your intuition. And then at the end of the week, indecision, avoidance, and confusion, trying to decide where to go and what to do. And then we have a clarifier card. So let me just shuffle, and I'm just going to ask for a clarifier card for this. So we have the Dreamer, beginning, believing, and protected. So even though the week seems like you may be figuring things out about yourself, you may be letting go of stuff, you may be moving on, figuring things out, no matter what, you're going to be having a beginning. There's always I feel like you believing in yourself, taking a chance on yourself, moving forward, getting past fear, and just going for it. And then we have, this is the extra card that fell out of the deck. We have 9 of Earth, contentment, luxury, and independence. So it may be you need to break away from some codependency or, you know, things like that in relationships, friendships, family, for you to reach this place of abundance. Okay? This also could be related to relationships in the job area. Okay? This may also be about the career, job area, not just about, you know, a love relationship or family. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here and take care of you.